what's good, y'all? Welcome to another episode of Fun with Dumb.
Yeah.
Today, I'm joined by my co-host, the frog with the most.
I'm just a fan.
He's just a fan. He's a frog. He's a man. It's Rex Dizzy.
How you doing?
How you doing, sir?
Hey, what's good?
It's my favorite co-host. And then we have a special guest all the way from the motherland, Korea, and several other places, which we will get into. This is probably the only brother and sister duo to come out of the hip-hop game maybe ever in Korea. What do you think? I don't know. We got to go to the archive. I don't know if there...
We don't know the whole history.
Yeah, there was the Tongseng and Oppa duo.
There aren't many.
I don't think so. I mean, let me look at the history books here.
Oh, yeah.
This is a Koreatown history book.
Yeah.
No, I don't think there's been a duo. I mean, duos are very rare in music. Sibling duos are very rare in hip hop and in music in general. There aren't a lot of sibling duos in history.
Is Ray Shremmer? What's Ray Shremmer?
Yeah, they're brothers. Yeah, they're brothers. I mean, that's what I'm saying. It's pretty rare in general. So I found it interesting that there's a brother and sister duo in hip hop in Korea. I'm here joined by Jito Mo and Cherry.
Yeah.
Did I say those names? Did I say your name right?
Yeah,
perfectly?
right.
Okay.
Jito.
Jito Mo.
Yeah.
And Lil Cherry. Did you drop the Lil, or is it still Lil Cherry?
No, I'm still Lil.
Lil Cherry.
Yeah,
It's like, give me 3 years. I'll be medium cherry.
I'm trying to push GOLDBUUDA to myself.
GOLDBUUDA,
Yeah,
okay,
that's my
aka
AKA.
GOLDBUUDA. All
GOLDBUUDA.
right. Put the mic more towards.
Oh, shit,
or
GOLDBUUDA.
you could point it towards you too, right? Just on the yeah.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah,
like
just
that.
I want to make sure that we get here.
Alright.
Just do this part more towards you. Yeah, that part. Yeah,
Oh,
there you go.
yeah.
Yeah. Okay, cool.
Alright.
I'm sorry. I'm just like.
Yeah, it's my first time.
Yeah, no. It's all good. I met I came across. I'll tell you how I found out about these guys. I have a group chat. Call it the Asian Illuminati of like 7, 8 Asian dudes that I know that are
They have no power.
They have no power. Yeah, we're the Illuminati that has no power whatsoever. But some people I respect that worked at rap magazine. They have like really good rap taste. I would say that. Would you say?
Yeah.
Our group chat has really good taste in rap.
Yeah.
Because I have motherfuckers who are have been journalists for Source Magazine, Vibe Magazine, Complex. We have homies in there who write for all those, and they listen to a lot of rap.
I mean, they're still in. Well, whatever. It's not about them.
It's not about that.
Still in the game.
But in general, like, we always share stuff, and we share a lot of specifically Korean-related music because we want to know what's going on. So all this stuff gets shared, and one time, a video comes in from y'all, and we're like, "Yo, who the?" We knew some more about you because you had some solo stuff going on, I think, and then y'all came in together, and then we saw, and we were like, "Yo, who the fuck are these cats?" And I think we kind of just communicated a little bit afterwards on DMs and talked to each other, and I was like, "Oh shit, y'all kind of Americanized and shit."
Oh yeah.
Turns out you guys are from this area. You guys are from America. Like you went to school in New York, Miami, all that. So, let's talk about first and foremost. Like, did you guys always start with doing music together, like growing up, or was it something that happened later?
Oh yeah, we started to. Actually, he started first. Jito started first, right?
Yeah.
I'm in college, right? I come back home for the holidays,
Yeah.
and he had turned his room into a studio, and he invites me in, and he lays down one of his beats, and he just tells me to freestyle.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
And this was when you were in, you said college, or
Yeah.
you came
Well, I took
back
a-
for the holidays. You said.
Yeah, I took a year off school,
Oh, okay.
and that's when I discovered music with Jito.
So you came
Yeah.
back for the holidays. You're playing beats, and then you're like, "Spit on the mic. Let's see what you learned in college." Like,
Yeah,
Yo,
that's true.
that's exactly what it
right.
was.
So,
Yeah.
but why'd you just feel like, okay, like go hop on the mic? Like what made you feel tell her to do that? Like, did you see potential, or you just wanted to see how it would sound, or what?
I definitely did see potential because I remember back in the day when Mom used to drive, like we would sit in the back,
Yeah.
like writing some like fun rhymes to each other, going back and forth, and then we were kind of like just having fun during the car ride, and then
So it's been like the vibes are there as far as spit, and you guys are both big fans into similar stuff.
Right,
Yeah.
because ever since we were young, like we grew up watching BETs, VH1,
Yeah.
yeah, you know, MTVs and everything. Like, so like during the times, when we were together at home, like we always used to dress up like gangster. You know what I'm saying?
Okay,
like,
so y'all were close from before, like just shared similar interests and all
Yeah,
that.
we already
Yeah.
locked down our future album covers, like from
Yeah.
all of our childhood
Like childhood photos.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
y'all were always like messing around with different styles and then posing like you guys were gonna be on a magazine cover or some shit.
yeah,
Yeah. Well, back then it was mostly Jito trying to like dress me up in his huge like
Yeah.
XXL
yeah. But
clothes.
but
and
interesting
jewelry.
thing is that like I didn't know that she was talented up until like I was preparing for myself as a producer for like a year or so, because my initial thought in the beginning of my career was more of a director. Like I wanted to shoot a video of like internet amateurs who didn't get the shine yet.
Yeah.
So
Mm.
you know, me as a director, like, you know, shooting all this, upcoming rappers freestyles, like double XL, like type of format, you know.
Right.
But during,
Wait, so you were rapping early on, you started in high school or even before?
no, I mean,
But he was trying to do like a movie or like a project.
Oh, okay,
right?
okay.
Yeah.
You started. You were in art and film, and then
right. I mean,
yeah.
I was an art school. I was art school student. Even back in high school, I was in an art magnet program.
Okay.
Yeah,
Mm.
done a lot of art. Yeah. Besides that, I was a b-boy. So like,
Yeah.
back in middle school and high school, I had more of a b-boy spirit
Yeah.
rather than a rapper spirit.
Yeah.
And then after that,
we go through all the different elements. You know, I
Yeah.
went through a b-boy phase, very short-lived, 2.5 weeks of a b-boy phase.
yeah,
I also, you know, I was going through a DJ phase. I went through a graffiti phase, and I was
Yeah.
like, yo, I settled on emceeing. I was like, I got the.
I had a worm.
Well, what did you?
I could do a
You
worm.
could do a worm.
Yeah, backwards though.
oh,
backwards though.
The backwards worm.
Yeah, I
Shit.
just do it and then just exit out. And
oh,
it's
yeah,
like,
oh yeah,
He's out.
That's
You're like,
the
that's
move.
my one move. I'm out.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you're doing art and all that. You had a lot of interests because that's your older brother too. You probably had similar interests, or
Oh yeah, he got me into all kinds of things. You know, I was a super introverted kid.
you were.
So,
You
yeah.
seem very outgoing now, but you were introverted before.
Now even now, you know, I do a good job of, you know.
Yeah, that tells you you're a
Yeah.
good performer in the videos because you can't tell you're an introvert. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm a huge
Well,
introvert.
there's a lot of introverts that like turn on when the camera.
That's
and then
true.
they're
That's
like,
true.
I
A
don't
lot of
wanna-
great entertainers
Yeah,
that
a lot
are
of
like
great-
that. Yeah.
yeah.
They on the cameras they just seem natural, and then rappers, yeah, a lot of rappers are like actually kind of introverted and shy, like in
Yeah.
real life when you just chill with them. You know what I
Oh,
mean?
yeah.
But
Oh,
so
yeah.
you're an introvert. You're an introvert, and then so wait, when you're let me go back to when you're in your room and the first
So, yeah,
time you guys.
he always got me out of that
Mm.
extreme introversion.
Yeah,
you know.
yeah.
So thanks to him, you know, I got into acting back in high school.
Oh,
Oh,
word.
yeah.
You were you in like a theater show in
yeah,
high school?
I was the president of the drama club. You know what I'm saying?
You were the president
Ooh.
of the
Yeah.
drama club.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That's tight.
yeah. So we would do a lot of improv theater back then.
Oh wow, I didn't.
Yeah.
That's interesting. So, well, was there like a theater production that you actually were a part in? Like, was there like a show, like a musical or something?
Yeah, I think. Yeah, I did a couple, including like Aladdin.
Aladdin.
Yeah.
What role did you play in Aladdin? Did you play a role or no?
I played one of the backup dancers actually for that.
Oh, okay, that's
Yeah.
tight. So you
Yeah.
guys are both into that dance heavy early on.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
Okay, I
Yeah.
could tell. Like even in the videos, you guys have a lot of dance
Oh, yeah.
bits and routines.
Yeah,
and
that was
and then I feel like the cadences and the verses kind of they change up into the different dances low key too. You know what I mean? I feel like that like a lot of the music is dance music. It feels like,
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So wait, let me just go back to that. So you go into the thing when he tells you to go spit some shit on the mic. Like,
Yeah.
what do you do? What did you spit? Like,
Oh, shit.
I majored in poetry, right?
Hmm.
I got some.
There you go. You got it.
What is it?
No, it's some dust.
Some
it's alright.
dust.
Yeah.
It's a desk. I
We
just
good?
Yeah. We got
could we get the nose powder here? Just nah.
Okay.
Yeah. So you majored in poetry in college.
Right. So
Yeah.
I already had a bunch of poems ready to go.
Yeah.
So when he told me to freestyle, he played one of his beats,
Mm.
and I just added rhythm to one of my most recent poems, and that became my first single that I released.
That's pretty dope. I'm always curious because poetry, the majoring in poetry is pretty rare in general. Like I don't know much what that entails. Like,
Right.
so you study a lot of like poetry from the greats, right?
Yeah.
And then you write. You have writing assignments too, and do each classmate go up and like share the poetry or like
Yeah, and poetry slam was a big thing too.
slam poetry?
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I don't do it anymore, but
You used to do.
I
used
mean
to
now
slam.
I'm petrified. I can't imagine myself doing that again.
What kind of
Because there's no
poetry-
music in the back anymore.
Yeah, no, it's intense. I know about the slam poetry. I used to dabble in some slam.
Oh,
I used
yeah.
to slam. I used to
Okay.
slam it down. And
He's the Michael Jordan of slam poetry.
Yeah.
I used to not. No, I used to do some spoken word too. But so what? I mean, what made you want to get into poetry major though? That's like a super interesting major.
Back in high school, it was actually mandatory to do poetry slam, to write.
Like this is mandatory.
Yeah,
Express
it was
yourself.
mandatory, bro.
It is mandatory to express yourself now. So yeah, so
they kind of forced me into it, but I fell in love with it, you know.
okay.
And I went to a Christian high school, so it wasn't.
wow.
There weren't many people that were willing to go up on stage and share what they wrote. So I'd be winning first place all the time because no one else was interested in poetry. But that kind of, it's the yin and yang. Like I got more interested in it.
And it carried on to college. And how was that experience? Did you have fun? Like through that whole major, or did you said you? Well, you did graduate with a major in poetry.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's a lot of years of poetry.
Yeah.
That's a lot of expressing.
You know, ups and downs.
Yeah.
I had to take a year off in the middle because it was a lot in the middle, you know.
It's you write a lot of poetry in general.
Yeah.
You have enough for like a book.
Oh yeah. Yeah, we actually have a book out.
Oh yeah.
Where he did all the illustrations.
Ooh, I want to get a copy of that. I like collecting zines and shit.
Oh.
Yeah, that's my shit.
Yeah,
so.
next time we'll bring
Yeah.
Wait, so you
copies of
dropped,
that.
you illustrate too?
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'm getting the
Motherfuckers do it
okay.
all, man.
Let me
Yeah.
get this. I'm getting the idea that like y'all were very like you guys grew up very artsy, you know, like was the influence like your your parents have like art background or what? Like where's that coming from? Because it feels like you guys do a lot of different artistic shit, and I feel like it should come from somewhere. Like if you guys started so young, you know.
Yeah. Our grandpa is a poet.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So he's apparently he won Shinchunmunye, the contest, like twice. And then I guess I heard that during the time it's like impossible to get twice. He's like
Oh wow.
the only person.
Damn, so he must be like a legend in like the poetry circles.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn. So that's a pretty far back like thing from the grandpa. Someone told me that your
Yeah.
mom is involved like in styling and stuff too, right?
All right.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah. So wait.
That's
Okay.
His research.
Shout out to Yarn to Go.
Yeah.
I did a little research.
Oh,
no, just one homie told me. I did no research. One homie was like, "Did you know?" I was like, "Okay, I'll take that." So yeah, so your mom helps out on styling. What's that?
Yeah.
What's the story behind that? How did that happen?
Yo, I think she always wanted to get into fashion, but instead she actually studied music composition
Yeah.
in college, and I mean through us she's just living her long lost dream.
That's-
I guess.
that's-
yeah.
that's
Yeah,
tight,
she has
She
though.
always
great
wanted to do
taste.
fashion. and
Damn.
design.
And then also like we grew up together, like middle school and high school back in Miami
Yeah.
all together. So like say every time when I like certain songs, I show my mom. It's like, oh, what do you think? And there was like Lil Jon and East Side Boys.
Yeah.
And then during the time like Chingy, like all that, double XL clothing, like tall tees.
Could you tell she was into the fashion like during that time too? Like was she when she
Yeah.
saw you guys dressed, be like,
Yeah,
I like
mean,
that,
she
or I like.
always dressed nice for herself too. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? So like I remember every time when we hit the mall together and then shopping, like we had to like show the clothes to her, and then it's like
Get her
to say if,
permission.
to get permissions.
Yeah, she'd be like,
Yeah.
"No, that's trash. Nah, that's
Yeah.
not drip."
Yeah, so-
Because I could drip 아니야. This episode of Fun with Dumb is brought to you by Mack Weldon. Mack Weldon believes in smart design, premium fabrics, and simple shopping. I've been on this site, It is super simple to browse and look for, clothing basics. And they are some of the most comfortable underwear, socks, shirts, undershirts, hoodies, thermals, anything you can wear. It was super easy for me to pick out a few things. I got this black thermal and some workout shorts, and it is like the softest fabrics I've ever experienced. They even have this line of silver underwear and shirts that are natural, antimicrobial. I don't know how to say that, but all I know is it means eliminates odor, which is sick. And it's so comfortable, man. The first pair of underwear that you purchase, you don't have to return. You can actually keep if you don't like it. No questions asked. Keep the underwear. They don't want your stanky ass underwear. Keep that shit. It's free just for you. And not only does Mack Weldon's underwear, socks, and shirts look good, they perform well too. I had some workout shorts that I've been using. They're probably the best workout shorts I've ever owned. They're just soft and aerodynamic. Damn near. I don't know. It's like I'm not wearing any pants, but I am, Check out MackWeldon.com. And right now, for all my listeners, you get 20% off of your first order. Visit MackWeldon.com and enter promo code FWD. That's 20% off your first order. Visit MackWeldon.com and enter promo code FWD. That's MackWeldon.com, 20% off of your first order right now for all my listeners. MackWeldon.com MackWeldon.com with the promo code FWD for Fun with Dumb, 20% off. You won't regret it. Great product. MackWeldon.com.
Yeah, because
she had opinions. Like, she had opinions about shit.
And y'all trusted that. You're like, yo, my mom knows, like,
oh,
she
yeah.
knows,
And that's rare. Because
it's hella rare. Because
parents try to dress, she's like,
I was like, Mom, you don't know shit. I want to wear jeans this big.
No, for real. I look back at my old childhood photos, and the time period where I didn't listen to my mom's fashion advice was the time period where I'm just rocking Hello Kitty shirts every day. And there's, like, stains all over it.
Damn.
I did not look good.
Those are the dark times.
So you wish your mom dressed you at the time.
Yeah.
So, like, first day of my middle school in Miami, like, I noticed I'm the only Asian in school.
Yeah.
So I'm walking around the hallway, and I already had like so many like racist comments like on the first day. But thank God I couldn't understand English at 100% during the time. But I noticed nobody was willing to like put me in as part of the group because I was such an outsider in the beginning. So I kind of like scouted how these people like rock the fashions. And
you studied that shit.
Yeah, I had to like like
Tuesday,
like
Tuesday Tommy Hilfiger. Okay. Wednesday Fubu. Okay. Iniche Thursday. Okay.
Fat Farm. You know?
Yeah.
Wow. So like I reported all these brands to my mom. It's like, oh yeah, let's go to the mall together. So during the time like she had really good eyes, like which clothes to pick out the best.
Yeah.
And after I rock off from bottom to the top, like with the Timbs on, with the head sideways, and with like 3 chains.
At what point when you guys start doing visuals or whatever or shows did she kind of just step in like maybe you should? Was there like a moment she was just like maybe you should wear this or whatever, and then like that trust is kind of crazy,
That's when we shoot All You Can Eat. Yeah,
she just stepped in and was like, do something coordinated and.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. It just happened naturally. I think because I personally trust her taste way more than my own.
Really?
Yeah, I don't go shopping for myself.
That's really interesting. Actually,
I
find that
fashion,
really interesting.
But,
he does his own thing. He'll go shopping. But me,
I guess Mama knows
just
best.
Let her do her thing.
I like to reform things.
Yeah. I mean, Beyonce's mom styled all of Destiny's Child. She was doing all the costumes and shit.
Yeah, she's a great spirit when it comes to those fashion influences.
Yeah, my dad does all my shit. But I mean that's a cool experience to have. Who do you like? Your styling.
Thinking back now, my mom used to dress me some ill shit.
Oh, actually, you always share pictures. He shares pictures when he was a kid, and I'm like, where did you get the?
My mom, because like it was like 80s and shit, and like my mom had like some, like it was like polka dot, like striped, like I don't know, just wild shit that looked kind of dope.
I got a couple tight fits back then. My mom actually, she's a real funky dresser too, so she dresses in wild outfits and stuff, but. back in the day, I have a little younger sister too, so she
Yeah.
would put us in like matching shit.
Oh yeah.
You know.
Is it just like Koreans coming to America not knowing what the fuck they're doing, or do they got dope style? Like you never know for sure. Like,
Well, I think it's a little bit of both because you watch a lot of shit. Like he said, he was
Yeah.
in school.
yeah,
I was like taking notes. You know what I mean? Like,
I had to survive. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
yeah. No,
Yeah.
we soak it in extra hard. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? That's what it is. Like we
Yeah.
really get it. We come here and we're like, part of it is like making sure we look good and are accepted in that
Oh
way.
yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
after I rock Tim's, that's when they start to accept me, and then
They're about to whoop your ass and they're like, oh,
Yeah.
we got Tim's.
oh yeah.
He's cool. He's
like
chill.
he got Tim's. He can play
Yeah.
basketball now.
Yeah.
He's like, what?
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
So
that's the time.
you guys lived in Miami a little bit. Was that the first Because you. So wait, were you guys going to? Are you guys international school kids or like what or no? Or you guys just went to school in high school in Miami? Like where were you guys born?
We were
yeah.
both born in Korea,
Okay.
and we moved there when I was 7, and that's you 12.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
in Miami.
Like 6th
Uh-huh.
grade.
So okay. So 7.
And I came back to Korea for high school, to graduate high school.
Okay.
And
Okay.
he went on to New York right after finishing high school in Miami.
And then you went to
Yeah.
New York afterwards too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was living in New York during that time.
Oh yeah. I mean, I had so much fun. I lived in New York for 5 years. Graduated Parsons. I was majoring in urban design, like
Okay.
architecture.
Right.
But I was always interested in fashion and b-boying, so I remember like every weekends I'd be going to Queens, like to look for some spots to practice, or if there's jam.
You was in
like,
Flushing.
yeah.
Yeah.
So during at those times, and after that I went back to Korea for graduate school. Yeah.
Yeah.
So you
Yeah.
went to Parsons and you graduated at NYU,
Yeah.
and then you guys decided to link up as a duo and then
Yeah.
become a rap duo in Korea.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's an interesting
Pretty
find.
much.
Yeah.
And you guys, would you say you guys work really well together?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
found out she was the best partner in crime.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When did that happen? How many years ago? Like officially, like
What is that, 2 years ago?
Yeah.
damn. So it's pretty recent where you guys
Yeah.
actually put out something together.
Yeah.
So was it a plan, or was it the first song you just did together and then it was because it was supposed to just be a feature, or was it like let's push this as like a duo thing?
I don't even know if we really discussed it.
Yeah.
After making the first track, we just kept recording song after song.
Just organic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, so what I'm saying is like, because I've been watching y'all videos and all that stuff, and it's just like, you guys might have started 2 years ago and officially came out as rappers, but you guys been kind of almost training your style and all that shit. Like you've been doing
Right.
poetry.
That's
So
what
you've
I'm
been
saying.
working on
All the
words.
shit that they studied is almost kind of led up to this very moment right
Yeah,
here.
yeah,
Oh yeah.
Even
yeah,
a
I
mom.
believe so.
Mom's been waiting forever. mom's been waiting a lifetime for this opportunity right here.
Yeah.
That's fucking tight.
It's cool. It's cool that it's become kind of a family affair. You know?
Oh, yeah.
She's super shy though. She's probably gonna watch the translations
She's like,
and be
yeah.
Yeah.
No, they always like, 아니야, 뭐라 그랬어? They're still kind of like, it's just, you know what I mean? Like, they still want to hear them being gassed up a little bit. Like,
Yeah.
That's tight. That's tight. And you guys, you visiting Los Angeles right now. You guys,
Yeah.
this is not your first time. You guys have been here before.
Yeah, it's been a long
Yeah,
time.
when we were
though.
young.
Yeah, when we were
Oh,
young.
cool. Oh, so it's been okay. Yeah, so it's been kind of the first time as a grown. You guys are grown adults here, and
That's right. Yeah.
you guys been here for the last like 2 months.
Yeah, almost 2 months.
Almost 2 months
Yeah.
working on your debut project. I've been trying to chill with you guys all.
Yeah, I know we were
Literally
supposed
from
to
the
meet
first
a lot
week.
sooner.
For the
than
first
this,
week,
but-
they were pulling up. We were supposed to chill, and then now I caught them 2 days before they returned.
I thought they planned it out like that. So.
They're like, yeah, it's just the last 2 days, so he won't try to chill again.
Nah, bro.
They can't catch us again.
Yeah, we were supposed to meet a lot sooner. Like,
Yeah, not
Yeah.
for
Around
we try to do it.
Christmas.
It's all right. It's a busy time when you guys came. A lot of holidays
Yeah,
to
bro.
like New Year. Everyone's getting their life together and all this shit.
Yeah.
But yeah, so you guys spent the last 2 months here, about to go home the day after tomorrow. How's the project coming along? It's dope. It's exciting.
Yeah, it's so exciting. I mean, now it's officially our duo debut, which is gonna be on a whole nother level.
Oh yeah.
Whole nother level. All executive produced by C-Jack on deck.
Yep.
Producers.
That's a duo.
Yeah,
that's a
shout
duo
out to Doc
too, right?
Hood and shout out to you, the Forest.
That's what's
Yeah.
up. Yeah, no, I love the
Yeah.
production is a big part of when we were really impressed with when we heard y'all. It's like this very unique production we heard and that we hadn't heard in a while in like Korea and stuff. And you guys just both worked well together. You guys both have like a unique style of like some different shit.
I don't know if you guys are like this, but the way I kind of see it is, it feels kind of like Cash Money almost.
Dang.
Like she reminded me of Lil Wayne.
Oh.
Like an Asian girl, Lil Wayne.
Like the young Lil Wayne. Like
Nah, just a mixtape Lil Wayne. You know?
Okay,
going in.
Yeah.
You know, and he
Yeah,
kind of remind me of a
Weezy.
Juvenile.
Oh,
Juvenile,
shit.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's true.
Yeah.
They got a little Cash Money vibes.
Yeah, I would like to
Yeah,
see
so-
that. Like,
yeah.
you know, if the spirit of that era, you know, is reborn.
Oh
now,
yeah, I
that's
mean
y'all.
Cash Money, No Limits. I grew upon like Master P, my role model.
What is
Birdman,
it?
my role model.
Who
Yeah.
are
For
some
real,
of your inspirations?
got
Actually,
the
I'm
little
curious
little
with the
hand
styles.
roll
You know,
Oh,
your rap styles. Who are your inspirations? Because I'm curious. I hear y'all and I'm like, I
Yeah.
can't really pinpoint like a region. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
Well, we got a homie that learned how to speak English through hip hop.
Mm-hmm.
Would you say it's a little accurate for you guys to kind of like
he learned English through hip hop.
like it helped him?
There was a hip hop
inform-
alphabet book. Like,
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
A is for.
I did grow up on contents of like full of hip hop from BETs,
Right.
Yeah.
like 106 and Park.
What era? Like the
Rap
early
City.
2000s or something
Yeah,
like
yeah,
that.
early 2000s.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh,
Probably
yeah.
similar era as us. Like that was our shit.
Yeah.
Like,
So just attitude and some kind of spirit was embedded in me. I just like, did my gang shit back in Miami. Just
Mhm.
like.
Did you have Florida influences? Like in what you? I feel like I hear a
Mhm.
little Florida there.
Yeah, definitely. And on top of that, we also trying to get influence from the today's Florida scene as well. Like,
Yeah.
because I believe that's one of our another roots as a music.
And you guys don't really rap in Korean, right? Like, do you guys throw in stuff?
Yeah,
or-
we
A
only
little
tryna-
bit
yeah.
here
Yeah.
and there, like
We're trying to highlight those
Yeah.
words. Like,
yeah.
yeah, you know what I mean.
Same. I only use like one word in every song. It's like
That's
Yeah.
because he can't like do anything.
That's it. I'll take that
Yeah, I
word
mean,
and
if-
say the shit out of it though.
if it came out naturally, I would.
Yeah.
But maybe later on, I'll work with a different writer and
Right.
produce
Yeah.
a Korean track.
Yeah.
But so far, I'm more comfortable writing.
Yeah.
All
In
in
English
English.
and
Yeah.
melodies. That when you try to do a melody, more English words come out, right?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
naturally.
That's how it's weird, but you guys have done more English stuff, but you guys are working in Korea right now mainly, right? Like that's where it came out, and obviously there's global fans too, but like that's where it's kind of happened. And is like, are you guys trying to expand more like to the American market and stuff like that, or
Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
that's the
definitely.
plan.
That's
the
Officially, 2020.
yeah?
That's the start.
We're talking about you guys possibly moving out here or just America, somewhere in America.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Hollywood.
Hollywood, here I come.
Yeah.
That's tight. So, I mean, when can cats expect this next project?
Oh man.
You don't got to drop a date, but give the people the time, because I think that's a lot of questions for y'all, because y'all just once in a while just drop a fire single,
Yeah.
and people, you probably got this a lot. Like, when's the project coming, right?
Yeah. When is it coming out?
I say around a month. Yeah, within a month.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, hopefully everything works out well and then just release smoothly as we planned.
Yeah.
Do you guys-
Springtime.
Springtime.
Yeah, springtime.
Okay.
Yeah.
Springtime where the cherries blossom. No,
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I don't know. Do cherries blossom in the springtime?
I don't think so.
Oh, they
It's a
don't.
fruit.
I fucked up. What kind of y'all listen to Korean hip hop or Korean music, like, or do you guys listen to more American shit?
I would say mostly American.
Yeah, I only recently sort of got into listening to Korean American or Korean hip hop.
How has it been like working in Korea though? Has the community like really embraced you guys? Like what? Like how is that like
Yeah, I
operating
mean,
out there?
the fans are amazing. You know,
Mm.
our most recent party that we threw, Lemon Squeeze, that was a hit. That was a
Yeah.
surprise for us
That was
too.
fun.
Like a good turnout and everyone's turning up. Like
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
that's
yeah,
tight.
it looked like everybody understood the same energy. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, you know, they just went in. Like,
Yeah, and a lot more fans popped up
Yeah,
than
'cause
I expected.
I wanted our shows to be more as in enjoying it together instead of like pulling out a cell phone.
More of
and
a
trying-
party,
Yeah, trying to record everything.
which
More
is
of a-
that's how usually a lot of Korean hip hop shows are.
Oh yeah.
Everyone just
look
got
at
their
one
phones
person.
out.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I just wanted everybody to get loose, and then on that party, like everybody was ready.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that was so much fun. Like,
yeah, we told them bring your sauce, and they brought that sauce.
yeah,
Yeah. I think a lot of people, you know, doing music in America, like especially Kyopos, we go to Korea and we like kind of sometimes expect them to be a little backwards, but I find that like every time I go back there,
Mhm.
there are pockets. There's like all these cool ass Korean motherfuckers doing their own thing. You know what I'm saying? And like I
Yeah.
love that shit. Like,
Yeah,
the subcultures being, you know.
Yeah, I mean, you know, like these cats come out of there and shit.
Yeah. I mean, I go back there, you know, I just pick up like new things that make it like uniquely Korean.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I love this, you know.
Yeah,
You guys, have you guys played shows in America yet?
we've thrown parties in New York, but
In New York?
yeah,
Mhm.
that was a few years back.
How are the parties there?
It was
Yeah, that
pretty
was
fun.
good.
It was more like a family vibe at the
Mhm.
time.
Yeah,
but
because you guys got
yeah.
some peoples over there.
Mm.
I was gonna say, fuck, I forgot what the fuck. God damn it! Hold on. Let me pick this up. Fuck.
I think there's a lot of dope artists coming out there too. Like even like I mean, obviously she's been out for a bit now. Like Yeji, like y'all know her and shit. Like
Yeah.
yeah.
No, I never met her.
Yeah, we
but
never
I've
met her.
seen her at the deli.
Really?
Yeah.
Wait, you gotta tell us about this. Well, yeah. Just
It was in
bodega?
Bushwick.
Okay.
Yeah.
Pretending like
Oh,
they
yeah.
don't see each other. One's just ordering a
Sausage, egg, and cheese. Like.
sausage, egg, and cheese.
Yeah.
What do you get at the deli? What do you guys? Because okay, you guys talk about eating a lot in your songs,
Mm.
and you know I get hungry.
Yeah.
And I just want to
Thanks.
visualize like what do you guys like? What are you ordering? Like what's your favorite foods?
Mm.
Oh, you gotta get the Arizona.
Arizona tea.
Arizona.
The green tea.
Mm. I mean, nowadays I kind of migrated to coconut water, but
Okay.
Arizona's always on my chest. You know?
Wait, hold on.
Which brand of coconut
These
water?
are beverages for Why not just jump into beverages? Can we start with solid foods first, real
Oh,
quick?
yeah.
Okay, so what's
Well, you
some of
gotta
y'all?
start with the drink. If the drink
Okay,
comes out
alright,
first,
yeah.
then you take a sip. And you're like, all right, let me see what we got.
There's no rules to this. All right? There isn't like everybody knows you sip and then eat. There's none of that. All right?
Yeah.
But Arizona, you like Arizona iced tea. Arizona is a classic, though. You know, it's
Yeah.
like back in the day when I was a kid, Arizona iced tea, grab
Shout
one
out
of
to
these
Young
hot
Lee.
Cheetos. It was
Yeah.
a wrap.
Yeah, it just brings me
Hot
back
Cheetos.
home. Arizona.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I mean, I'll get like cheese pizza, pepperoni.
Mm.
Like I like to keep it simple,
Yeah.
And what else?
You guys like Korean food, right?
Oh,
yeah, we love Korean food.
What's some of your favorite Korean foods?
Oh man.
Out in Korea that you like to eat?
Samgyeopsal.
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 Yeah.
Something about the samgyeopsal in Korea just hits a little different. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
You know what I've been
Damn,
doing
samgyeopsal.
recently? I've been making like ramen at home,
Mm.
and then making samgyeopsal on the side, and then like wrapping the samgyeopsal with like noodles,
Oh.
and it's like a layer of chew.
yeah.
It's chewy on the inside.
Yeah. That one must be good.
That's his move. I don't know.
Oh,
I
man.
never,
I don't know why I have to like tell everyone about this shit. It's fucking amazing. Yeah,
Yeah,
but
you got your recipe down.
yeah.
Yeah.
Why are you guys? I mean, why is there such heavy food themes in your music?
Mm.
That's our way of talking about our culture, I guess.
Yeah, basically, as an Asian, participating in hip hop culture, I felt like there's some kind of a spirit that we need to flip out, like as part of entertaining process as in
Yeah,
as in the lyrics.
adding something a little different.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And having more of your culture thrown in there too, so it's just not like another culture.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So when we pull out certain words that's related to
Like
Asia,
mukbang, like mukbang, which,
yeah.
Mhm.
I mean, sometimes we could reference a hot chick as like thought it like wasabi.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah.
Either-
So you
no.
like adding those hints of like Asianness to the music.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
Asian gangster, basically.
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
tight. I fuck with that. I mean, I've always been about all of that too. You know what I'm saying? It's like if I'm coming into a new culture, like existing culture, I want to bring my own flavor to that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like that's what hip hop is, right? Everyone's bringing their own shit, and
Mhm.
more than taking away, I want to add shit to it.
Mhm.
I want to help move the culture
Yeah.
forward. You
Yeah,
know
it's
what I'm
like
saying?
get a taste of this kimchi, you know?
Yeah,
Yeah.
so that's what you that's what you're bringing to the hip hop potluck, the
Yeah.
kimchi.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
That's what I say at job interviews. I'm like, get a taste of this kimchi.
They're like, get out of here! You're not getting this fucking job.
As far as Korean hip hop scene, I wanted to bring that southern vibes to a table because to me it seemed like there's less southern style inspired artists in Korea than any other styles.
Yeah.
So like
that is interesting. Yeah.
yeah, that's why I thought it was a great opportunity for me to share my experience I had in the back and just like melt it into my song.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's cool.
It's good because it's usually like East Coast flavor or like even West Coast.
Yeah.
And that's the cool thing about it. You can't like I said earlier, like I couldn't kind of pinpoint what it was.
Yeah.
But that's exciting because that means it's some new shit.
Mhm.
You know, that like you don't hear even in Korea often.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, so that's the evolution, I think, man. It only took y'all to be majoring and studying every aspect of the creativity, like fashion, urban design, poetry. Like, god damn, y'all have to just study everything to get to this point.
You guys are
Bro,
pretty. You guys are kind of just starting out. Speaking of evolution, do you guys have plans to branch out to other things? Like, do you want to build a building one day?
damn.
Or
So,
act, you know?
Yeah, so like I said, like my role model, I want to become a Far East Pharrell for myself. Like Far East Berman.
for real.
Yeah, like Pharrell and Berman mixed. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then Master P as a mastermind. So like that being said, I wanted to become a producer and director, as in like ultimate picture. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you're infusing in your original roots of becoming a director, and you come from acting. Is there any plans for you
acting?
to ever go back into acting?
Acting, I'm always down, but before that, I'm a be a chef.
No.
Oh, chef. Do you
Damn.
chef? Do you cook?
Not yet.
Oh yeah.
But
she sounded like she had like a little experience. Like I would just think she's like, I thought she was gonna be like, yeah, kinda, you know what I'm saying? But she was like, nah, not yet. I haven't even started yet. I haven't picked up a fucking knife yet at all yet. She's like,
I started cooking this year. It's
Coming
fun.
soon.
Great. Yeah, I just learned how to hold the knife. You have to pinch it right at the top.
yeah, I mean, I called myself a chef,
Yeah.
so now I gotta fulfill.
Okay.
Yeah, you gotta
Oh.
make sure.
Manifest
That role.
it. Yeah. I
You
like
can't
it.
call that and not be able to chef a little bit,
Yeah.
Saw some video on IG story. You were like in the full chef attire and shit.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
You look confident as fuck. But now I know you have never picked up a spatula.
This fool fucked up a ramen.
I'm not the best cook.
He's not a cook.
I didn't
egg.
fuck it up, bro. I
You
didn't.
fucked it up. You,
I'm not- I don't-
You
I don't
messaged
cook.
us all like, yo, I don't know how to do this ramen.
I
bro.
Postmates almost every day. It's I have a very hectic schedule where I don't want to just jump into the. I have no excuse really. I should have been able to cook already. I'm too old to have not cooked a single fucking masterful dish.
And on that note, so yeah, we should look out for your project coming soon.
You haven't
Chef
revealed the
Tom.
name of it either, right? You haven't revealed the name of your album.
Have we?
Can we get some
Nah,
juicy bits?
It's a continuation. It's a series.
Oh, it's a
Ooh.
series.
Yeah.
So people can expect more than one thing.
Way more than one.
Wow.
Way
It's a
more.
cookbook, if you will.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely.
It's a Recipes.
All right,
All right.
we had one.
I'm trying to think of one more. I was feeling myself.
Yeah,
Like,
I
can I
know.
get two more like nice ones
Yeah,
on
don't
there?
hurt yourself. Get that from there.
Yeah, I mean, we try to sort it out all the different sauce that we've been invented,
Mm.
and then trying to like put it into a different right columns.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
How did you guys get your rap names? Is Jito your real name, or
Oh no.
that's a rap name?
Yeah.
Okay, so how did you get Lil Cherry?
Me, originally, I was gonna be Lil Onesies, right?
Onesies?
Yeah, and I was only gonna rock onesies.
You had a
Um,
whole branding, marketing.
Yeah, I
thing
had
for
it all planned out. Then I went shopping, right? And there weren't enough onesies. So
You're like,
So-
there's only enough onesies in this world for like 2 years of a career. I need at least 3 decades of a career's worth of onesies. Okay.
yeah, I had to see it.
You're
Had
like-
to learn to see it long term. And
Yeah.
I was sitting in the car. I was in Guam at the time. I was sitting in the car. You were there too.
Yeah.
Mom was there too. And I was just sitting there, looking out the window, thinking about it, and it just kind of came to me. Lil Cherry.
Cherry.
Yeah.
That's tight.
Yeah.
That's tight. The onesie dream was crushed.
Yeah.
As soon as you went to the department store, it was like, there's only 2 onesies here. Like, what
Yeah.
the fuck? Shit. That's a hard one to keep up because you might get eventually tired of onesies.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, I
then
know.
that's a wrap.
It's very
Yeah,
limited.
I had to let that one go.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then Lil Cherry, it just popped up out of nowhere, and I just knew that was
Yeah, that was
it.
such a golden name. Like once we explore,
It's good. It's a good name.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Cher-
It feels good. It's light.
It's light. It's
Lil
fun.
Cherry.
Yeah.
It's, hey, like you feel. Yeah. How about you, Jito?
Well, I mean, I used to be a b-boy mojito when I try to
That was your
get
b-boy
into
name.
battle. Yeah.
B-boy Mojito.
Yeah, and then I went to Korea. I had to re-register my account on Facebook, and then in Korea the first name and last name is like up the other way.
Okay.
Yeah, so as I type it became Jito Mo, and I felt like
Oh,
pretty cool.
okay. So Mojito,
Yeah.
Jito Mo.
yeah.
You didn't
Yeah.
get that?
I got it now.
Yeah.
Needed a
I,
little.
mean, I knew it was
Yeah.
All right.
No, I didn't figure
Yeah.
that out. I didn't figure that. Like when he was talking about the mojito, I still hadn't figured it out. I was like,
yeah, bro.
and then he took. Okay, cool,
Yeah,
cool.
it became like that. But Mo is like more as in like
Y'all want to know how he got his name? Dumb.
how do you get it?
I was just faded. That's I was faded, and it was just like you look dumbfounded. That was pretty much it.
Oh damn!
I mean,
Oh,
this
for
was,
real?
This was when I was like
That's
14,
smooth.
15.
Yeah.
I'm just hanging out with all stoners. I already had gone through 5 shitty rap names. Not that
Oh,
dumbfounded
okay.
was that great, but I went through shittier ones. And then one day, like I always had I was like a space cadet. I'm always like daydreaming and a stupid face look on my face while I'm like in the classroom, and somebody's like, "Why you look dumbfounded?" I never even heard the word dumbfounded. It's kind of like an old word, like
right.
I was dumbfounded, like it's the 1930s and shit. I ran into a thief and I was dumbfounded. Like an old 1930s Sherlock Holmes motherfuckers,
Yeah.
So I saw, and then I just kind of changed the spelling of it to dumbfounded to make it a little bit, a little more clever and easier to search.
It's such an iconic name now.
Yeah.
Oh,
man.
thank
For
you, bro.
real.
He gassed me up early, man. I gotta say, like
Oh,
he
shit.
told me, he was like, "Bro, much love, man. You're OG." I was like, "Yeah, thanks,
Yeah.
man."
I
know?
mean, you holding
Because we
this
don't
block,
gas him
bro,
up at
you know?
all. We let the air out.
People, people gas me up. He just pops the balloon real quick. But nah,
Friends,
it's
we're
all.
friends.
Yeah.
No, that's dope. That's actually cool little rap name stories. Most people don't have really good rap
yeah.
name stories. I feel like y'all got like a nice little explanation on that. Do you like
yeah.
cherries?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah, all fruits, all them vitamin C.
Yeah.
Gotta get the vitamin C in.
Yeah. You're all about the you always shout out
Yeah,
the
she's all
Yeah.
about health.
the lemon
you know?
squeezes,
Yeah.
the cherries, the grapes. You got dressed like a grape for solidarity
Yeah.
today.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that's what I want our music to be,
Mhm.
It's
What?
vitamin C.
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
like flavor,
Mhm.
Yeah.
juices.
Yeah.
Have you guys tried kombucha?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, she drinks that.
I love kombucha.
I'm trying to get used to it.
I know not a lot of people used to, but for some reason I really love kombucha.
Oh.
I don't know why I really do.
You
Yeah.
should try hanyak. It's really good.
Oh, yeah.
I drink it in 40-ounce bottle.
Oh, fuck
Yeah.
it. My mom used to make me drink that shit. Fucking hanyak.
Yeah.
Well, damn. First of all, thank y'all for coming to the studio. Is there anything y'all want to say before we kind of wrap things up?
All right.
Oh, that was real quick.
Was it quick?
Yeah, that was
We
fun.
could go longer. Shit.
Oh no, I'm not.
I
real
didn't
quick.
feel
Do you have any
Yeah.
questions? Do you have any questions?
Nah,
No, I mean, you know, I just want to say keep going. I love the visuals. I love the sound of the music. You know what I mean?
Thanks, bro.
I
Thank
saw
you,
I
bro.
saw one of the art directors, Kat Quill. Right? Yeah. I mean, she's killing it too with her shit.
You guys got a really good team of people.
Yeah, good people around
behind
you.
you.
Yeah. Keep
I feel
going.
like even the Korean hip hop scene is you got obviously the fans are coming together, but some of your biggest fans are all the artists in Korea.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
you got
Yeah,
I know
Oh,
like
thank
appreciate
you,
about
bro.
it.
yeah, y'all
for real.
y'all did a show recently for the G Dragon Paranoid's release. And
that-
I know he knows about you guys and he's a fan, you know,
Yeah.
and
Yeah, Jay Park tried to sell us your mukbang song.
yeah,
Oh, damn.
Jay Park.
Yeah, nah.
Shut the fuck.
They
Nah,
did play it for us.
Jay,
yeah.
everybody who everybody
yeah, no,
I
we're
talk
so
to.
grateful.
Yeah, I
So
talk to a lot
grateful.
of these artists, and you guys are some of the. I ask them like, "Yo, who are the hot new people out there?" And you guys always get thrown in the mix. It's crazy. Like everybody's list, you guys are
Damn.
on their
Man,
list.
Thank you,
Wow,
bro.
yo, thank you. Like, that's
That
crazy.
shit's crazy.
Damn. Wow.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Fighting.
We have a
Yeah.
we have a whole studio
Yeah.
full of about 25 people that came in just to see this right here. You guys can't see it. My mom is here. Okay, yeah. Anja 괜찮아. Okay. Yeah.
But
Shout out
thank
to
you
your
guys
mom.
so much
Yeah.
for having us here, for real.
I'm stoked. I feel like I haven't seen you guys do too many interviews, so I feel honored too that you guys did.
Oh,
your-
yeah.
you
Well,
know-
it's our
It's our
first
honor.
podcast.
Yeah, first
Yeah,
podcast.
damn. I had so much fun. Damn.
We will remember this, and then we will revisit this podcast in
Ribbit?
2 years.
Yeah.
We'll revisit it in 2 years when you guys are in a different place. You know what I'm saying? And then we'll bring moms on next time too.
Oh, damn.
Oh.
Yeah, I want to talk to mom too.
Oh,
you know?
shit.
I gotta.
I would love for that
Yeah,
to
I
happen.
would love to do.
She's shyer than me though.
Yeah.
Yeah, she'll be shy, but then she'll also create an outfit for you guys to wear to the podcast. You know, like, she'll be ready to go.
We got Molly.
Yeah, shut the fuck up. All right, shout out. We got Lil Cherry, Jito Mo. Look out for their next project dropping within the next couple months, maybe February, maybe March, but real soon in this upcoming spring, winter to spring transition. Rex Dizzy, thank you for joining me as the co-host.
Thanks for having me as always.
다 한국에서 들은 사람은 미안해요. 한국말 한 번도 안 해서. 근데 그리고 서브타이틀 없을 거예요. 왜냐면 너무 레이지해서 안 할 건데. 근데
Jesus Christ.
근데 뭐 교포 친구 찾아서 translate 해주라 그러세요. 네. Thank you. Tune in next week for another episode of Fun with Dumb.
Bye.